So Capcom decided to introduce some interesting fighting stats on their website. So we're basically getting a tier list, which is very interesting, and they separated it by the rank, right? So this is super interesting. I'm really happy Capcom decided to do this. Let's take a brief look. This is just my first impression. I actually want to take a look at this on a deeper level to understand habits and what is actually strong and weak on what level and why. That's the question, why. But like, let's just take a look at this for now. So if you're in Rookie League, this is fascinating stuff. Zangief is the strongest character, okay? And the crazy part is, if you take a look at the value, 6.7, 6.6, okay? That's for both modern and classic Zangief. They're both almost equally strong, and by a long shot, okay? Zangief absolutely dominates, and this is very interesting for me. Marisa comes in at second place for both modern and classic. I think the biggest surprise to me is classic controls in Rookie League being effectively as strong. Like they're equally strong for some reason. This is not what I expect, really. And so Zangief and Marisa, both characters and both control schemes, equally strong. E Honda is there as well. E Honda is a character that I personally have always said to be very strong on low level, and so this is not a big surprise. Marisa also not a big surprise. To me, Zangief is a surprise though. I was expecting, because Zangief is actually hard to control. Usually beginners have a hard time getting wins because his approaches are so obvious that you're usually going to lose a lot, but apparently that's not the case in Street Fighter 6, so this is interesting to see. Let's take a look at who the hardest character is, okay? And honestly, nothing about this is surprising. Jamie is a very technical character, so he's at the very bottom. All the technical characters are expected around here, okay? Kimberly, technical. Chun-Li, very technical. Juri, same thing. So all of this is not very surprising. Now, Manon, quite interestingly, is very low as well in Rookie League. Like, if you take a look at this, this is a bit surprising because Manon is a character, she has a command grab just like Zangief as well, right? And Zangief is by far the best character. And why is she so low? What's so different about her? Juri low, it's really not that surprising that Juri is low. Juri is a technical character. Any character that is technical is difficult to pick up for beginners. So this is not surprising to me. Cammy being low, it's quite interesting that Cammy is this low as well. Aki, very technical character, so she's there. Blanca, technical. Dalsum, zoning characters in general don't do well. For beginners, you need to know what you're doing in order to get this done. And then, like, the middle of the pack, you know? Ryu, quite interestingly, is like pretty much in the middle, right? Oh, but take a look at that. Manon is very effective in modern controls. So this is what I expected, right? I didn't pay attention properly. So there are characters, like, see, like, there's a big discrepancy for Manon. And honestly, I was expecting the same thing with Zangief as well. So modern Manon, very strong, very good. And classic Manon, not so much. So this is Rookie League. Okay, maybe just as a stark contrast, let's take a look at Master next. Because expect this to be effectively upside down, okay? And yeah, Dalsum, very strong. The strongest character, actually, in this list in Master. JP, very strong, not very surprising. If you take a look at Rookie, those two characters, especially classic controls, are very low, or somewhat low at least. You know, Dalsum here, JP, where is actually JP in this list? JP is not that low. He's not super strong, but he's not that low. It's quite interesting. But in this list, and pay attention, like in Rookie League, like you have the most amount of play, like the characters are mostly modern controls, right? Those are the characters that are winning. And at the bottom, it's a bit of a mix, but actually more classic controls in the bottom, right? In Master Rank, surely it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be the other way around. The top is classic. Take a look at the bottom. It's almost exclusively modern controls. So you see, like, you have completely different tendencies, which is super interesting. I'm very happy Capcom is showing us all this data. Like, for anyone who's crying about modern controls being cheap and everything, this is actually for you. Like, check this out. In Master Rank, the modern players have a lot of trouble, okay? Actually, kind of sad to see modern Ryu that low. That's sad. We should test that, by the way. I wanted to do like a run with modern Ryu at some point. We should test how difficult it is to win. But yeah, this is quite interesting. We have almost a 50-50 split. Take a look at that. Almost all of the classic players are doing better than the modern counterparts. Quite interesting. Dalsum, JP, Rashid, a new character, doing so well. Honestly, this shows that Rashid is probably one of the busted characters in this game. We haven't really seen it yet. He's so new, but I'm expecting Rashid actually to be nerfed. He's very strong. If he stays like this and like JP, Ken, and Luke get nerfed, I think Rashid is going to come out on top. His level 2 is just too much. But yeah, Luke, this is what we're expecting. But take a look at this, E Honda. E Honda, it doesn't matter what the level of skill is, E Honda is always effective. This is always why I recommend. Like, beginners ask me, like, what character should I play? If you want to have easy mode, pick E Honda. E Honda is your friend from Rookie to Master League, as you can tell. Actually, the exact same placement for Honda. Take a look at that. It's the same placement. Number 5 on the list. That's interesting. And a bit surprising to me, Lily. Lily is usually considered underwhelming, but she's one of the best characters according to this list. And not modern Lily, but classic Lily in Master Rank. Quite interesting how this is gonna go. Like, one thing that I want to check as well, in what rank does classic take over? Okay, let's check that real quick, because as you can see, like Rookie League, it's a mixed bag, but actually mostly modern doing fine, right? So let's take a look at Iron. Iron's still modern on top. Clearly modern is on top. So now Bronze. Take a look at that. More classic here, but the top dogs, they're still here. See, like E Honda. Check E Honda in Bronze League. Jesus Christ, how dominating is that? And you can see, like, Zangief is going further down here. Where's modern Zangief in Bronze League? Where's modern Zangief? Am I blind? Oh, there he is. There he is. Iron and Rookie, they're not very different. Zangief is the top dog, right? But already in Bronze League, this changes up and Zangief takes a big hit right there. But modern still, at least, like, still holding it together. If you're playing on modern, you're still one of the top dogs, right? Then you have Silver. JP, still strong. Honda, still strong. Blanca, very strong, you know? And modern is still there. But then it's actually a big chunk of classic. And then Gold League. Honda and Blanca, modern controls. Very dominating in all leagues. Very interesting. Then we get a lot more classic controls though. What about Platinum? You see that? Once you get to Platinum League, the only Platinum League modern character is actually Honda. Honda is one of the few ones that make it to the top of this list. So starting in Platinum League, you're seeing more and more characters, modern variants get pushed down. So even outside of Master Rank, we can clearly tell modern is the underdog starting in Platinum. And Platinum is, by the way, the average league. Most characters, in case you didn't know, most characters are in Platinum. Like, let me show you real quick. There we go. Okay, so in case you didn't believe me, this is where you can see it, okay? This is the rank distribution as of, like, mid-October. It probably didn't change significantly until today, but the most occupied rank is Platinum, okay? Most people are there. Maybe I can show this to you like that, so it doesn't average like Gold 1. I guess so, something like that, but like the most occupied rank is Platinum. So the top 2 ranks are like you're most likely either in Silver, Platinum, or Gold League. Those are the 3 major leagues that people get stuck in, you know? So this is quite interesting to know. And like if you take a look like from that perspective, if you're in Platinum, then you're already, like, for anyone who's like complaining about modern controls, like these guys are at a disadvantage, okay? Like these guys are clearly at a disadvantage, and the classic control is already taking over. E-Honda is the only exception to that. Diamond, you see, like Diamond is the first rank where modern controls is not in the top 5. But even then, you can still be effective, you know? Honda is still the top dog. It doesn't seem to matter what rank you're in. E-Honda is on top somehow. It's quite interesting. Like, I was expecting Honda to be effective, but I wasn't expecting E-Honda to be this effective. See that? In Diamond League, it's the same story, you know? The big losers are like Jamie and Kimberly, especially on Modern, seem to be there. Poor Ryu players on Classic are also down there. Very unfortunate. What about Master Rank? Like now, the only Modern in the top 10 is Chun-Li, and not in top 5. And then Lily. Lily is the one that I was expecting, to be honest, high up there. She's not that high up there. And let's see my boy Ryu. I have not paid attention to where Ryu is. Or did I? He's definitely... Oh, wow. Ryu is really far down. Guys, Ryu desperately needs some help, okay? Ryu is... Only Modern Kimberly is worse than Modern Ryu. And Ryu is the worst classic character in Master Rank. Okay? According to the ranked stats. Wow. That's not good, guys. That's not good for the Ryu army. Sorry about that. I think I'll leave it at that. Quite interesting. Maybe later on I'm gonna do another breakdown with different stats in mind. But yeah, like I'm gonna link this as well so you can take a look at this for yourself. This is quite fascinating. Quite fascinating right there. What do you guys think? If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Are you surprised by something? Is this part of your expectation? Let me know what you think in the comments below.